My name is Vanessa Joy and I'm here to talk about the two brand new Rotolights, the NEO 3 and the Aeos 2. I have to admit, when I first got these lights, or heard of them, because this is the first time I've had them in my hands, I was like, oh, cool, it's another video light. Oh, cool, you can do effects like lightning and strobe. Oh, it's RGB. Oh, it's a flash too? We got a lot to play with. First thing to know about these lights, they come in two different sizes but have a lot of the same functionality. So this one is the NEO 3, the third of its kind. It's battery powered. Yes, it comes with this handle and it has everything that I just mentioned. The sister light, the Aeos 2, is about double the size of this, which is great because then you have a bigger light source, which is going to mean softer light. A lot of times with video lights, you're used to having a small light source. It's going to be a bit harsh. Not with this one. Both of these lights are touchscreen, which is just fun. I think at this point we want to just touchscreen control everything. And the Aeos 2 has a V-mount battery. The NEO 3 has 3/4 20 mounts for easy rigging, and the Aeos 2 has 2 of them. Both of these lights come with a diffuser, which is great for shooting portraits. I'm just going to keep them on the whole time. This is our gorgeous model, Tatum Brooke. You can find her on Instagram at
TatumBrooke_.
And just a fun tidbit, we were both homeschooled for most of our lives. And we're not totally socially awkward like everyone says we will. Maybe we are.
Yeah,
I definitely am, yeah. All right, I'm gonna have you over here first. I'm gonna do pink in the back. This is so fun because I can just like move around with you. You know, as like your head goes that way, I can go that way, and then your head can go the other way, and then I fly back that way. Shifting around to any color I want really makes my creativity limitless with these lights. You know, the ridiculous part is I actually have a fog machine I could have just turned on. And then bring your eyes towards me. This is kind of fun having some with the light inside of it. That way, yep. I kind of want to pretend the sun is streaming through here. And the only way I can do that, I should put the light outside, shouldn't I? Now, what I've been told and what Rotolight is claiming is that these lights can overpower the sun. Now, in the little bit I've messed around with them and seen things online, yes, it looks like it's overpowering the sun when the light is close enough to the subject. Obviously, that's helpful. But the thing I have noticed just when messing around with these lights is that I can shoot at a really high sync speed. They basically have high-speed sync in here. I was able to shoot at 2,000th of a second, and the strobe here when I flash kept up. And here we have the Rotolight HSS transmitter. Fast, reliable, powerful, and shoots up to 1/8,000th of a second, which is pretty incredible. It's a nice big display. These have sounded like pretty cool lights, and you can imagine a pretty cool price tag is attached. How much are these lights? This light, the NEO 3, is only available at B&H and it's $649. The Aeos 2, only available at Adorama and $13.99. Here is everything I shot straight out of camera. Definitely had fun just doing different things, testing out the color of the flash, and finding just different scenarios to use these lights in, from something I would typically do that make it look like natural light but enhanced, to things that are just like totally crazy and off-brand for me, and then of course signature light and airy type shots. So what I wanted to do, narrow down my favorite photos, which you see here, narrowed them down even more here. Now all of the ones that are marked in blue are the ones that are shot as a comparison. So meaning this right here had no flash, and then this one right here had the flash, and this one particularly was the flash function for both the NEO and the Aeos. So let's find another example here. It doesn't make sense to, you know, compare two of these because that wouldn't make sense. But this is another good one right here, or we can compare with the flash and without the flash. And this is when I was bouncing the Aeos off the wall behind me, the large white wall. And then this is another example of two of them where this was bouncing off the wall and she was much closer to the wall, so it's gonna make a bigger difference. And then of course I'm using my 85 blurring everything out so we get a nice white backdrop, and then this one would be without. So you can just see, could I get this look without the light? Sure, but I would have blown out the back a lot more, causing a lot
lot more hazing, I would have had to change my exposure. And right now I was at 1/200th of a second. So I would have had to go up in my ISO probably to around 640, 800, which would make a little bit of a difference in the quality of the image. Honestly, not that much, but just some comparisons there so you can see what the light is actually doing straight out of camera. Now let's take away the ones that do not have it. And then these are all of my favorites. All right, let's get to editing.
My experience with these lights was a pretty good one. I mean, I'm able to do whatever I want as far as color, and the fact that that Neo 3 is so light, I can just move it around with my hand and not have to worry about keeping it in one spot on a light stand, even though it is pretty easy to mount to one. I really had a lot of fun with these, and they're just jam-packed with features. RGB, bi-color, lightweight, being able to work with an app, plug them in on location with the battery. There's not a lot to complain about. Let me know in the comments below if you would invest in these lights given all of the functionality that's included in them. My name is Vanessa Joy. You can hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave me some love. I'll see you next time.